Strongly cautioned, the following programs are intended for mature audiences over the age of 18. These programs may contain some material that many parents would not find suitable for children and may include intense violence, sexual situations, coarse language, and suggestive dialogue.
Happy Wednesday.
Happy Wednesday.
Back. We are here with Odd Atrocity. How you guys doing tonight?
Pretty fantastic.
Pretty good.
Absolutely fantastic. So, like I told y'all before the show, we kind of play a game with you guys. You can choose between 1 and 83, or you can roll the dice, take turns, but both of you have to answer the fucking questions.
Yep.
Fair enough.
All right, who wants to go first?
All right.
I'll go first.
All right. Roll or pick?
I'll pick.
All right, go for it.
77.
77 is, if your music had a scent, what smell would it be?
I love being the one to pick stuff. It is probably the most, like, it's probably a combination of years of hard trying to somehow juggle the shittiest type of jobs in the world with playing music 2 nights a weekend for an entire summer, and at moments not figuring out how. I guess stress and terror. That would be the scent, if that was a scent. And
little bit of coconut for the summertime.
I would go with like a strong marijuana scent with whiskey and a little cigar.
Oh, that Wednesday night.
Well, that's a good time, man.
Hey, I'm just saying. It sounds good to me. All right, what about you, Raina?
Let's do 24.
Da-da-da. Mystery Machine or Optimus Prime?
Mystery Machine.
I knew that was coming.
Be our new fucking tour band. I'm tired of taking the truck everywhere.
Right? It has everything you need.
For you guys, you against riding with Optimus Prime though? Like what?
It would be fun to ride with him, but
dude, I bet there's so much space inside that thing.
But it's the Mystery Machine.
Bro, the Mystery Machine breaks down like all the time. Like they're like every other episode, the Mystery Machine just breaks down, dude.
They're always happy. They're not getting shot at.
This is true, but
blown out of their minds.
Yeah, I mean,
well,
it's hard to care about anything when
right.
you're that stoned.
That's true. But if it was like the Mystery Machine in like the Scooby-Doo universe, that means that they would have like those sandwiches, like house. And I would want to eat one of those sandwiches in the Mystery Machine.
My mom actually caught me like several times trying to make something like that, and she was like, "No, you can't do that." Yeah, she was like, "Listen, we don't got it like that. You can't be like letting it go rub off on you."
Yeah, you're being rationed.
Yeah, it's like I'm just gonna go ahead and make you a normal sandwich.
You'll have to make that. What is that cheese? That Velveeta cheese? Like the government, they call it government cheese or something. I don't know what they call it. Just make a big old chunk out of it. Yeah, I don't know what they call it.
See, we call that in Oklahoma. That was reservation cheese.
Reservation cheese. I don't know what they call it. It's big ass cheese.
That cheese actually is fucking good. I would actually take the government cheese over Velveeta. I'm just saying.
I'm.
Can you imagine? That's a big.
I know.
I liked it.
Sauce, the government cheese.
I love any cheese on this earth, so it could be the apocalypse, and it could be like the last cheese, and it could look horrible, and I would probably at least try it. No cheese is safe for me.
I probably would too because I'm a big lover of blue cheese. So
I was for a long time until I just kind of kept like trying it like repeatedly. I just like kept like going back to it and trying again. Be like, well, maybe it'll taste good this time, and then somehow it eventually just tasted good.
I like. Ever get like that restaurant, like when you work in a restaurant and you're like portioning out blue cheese. And like you get like the Ken's bottle and those big ass fucking chunks of blue cheese sneak out.
Oh
yeah.
Every once in a while you'll be ratchet and just like eat one out of the cup. Be like, no, that's mine. That's a nice one.
You're like not even saving that one.
That's what I'm talking about.
Place, bro.
Shit, I'm down. I've got to have.
That is the best part of the bottle.
My salad, blue cheese. Fucking wild. If I go to B-Dubs, fucking blue cheese. I don't want the ranch. I want the fucking
I literally hated blue cheese dressing for the longest, and now I'm like picky about it. Now I'm like I criticize like restaurants blue cheese dressing, dude. Like,
I'm right there with you.
Yeah, you can't have the shitty kind.
I've been everywhere tries to make it different, man. And there's nothing worse than like just a like blue cheese and like mayo with like none of the other stuff that goes in it.
The only thing I can't stand is blue cheese that's like straight up like liquid, like ranch.
Yeah, they put the ranch in some chunks and
blended it.
Yeah. I need chunk. I definitely need some chunk in that.
Yeah, that's not okay. That's not fucking okay.
Yeah.
All right. Take John. It's your turn. Do you want to roll or do you want to pick?
I'll roll.
Roll we go. Number 61. Beavis or Butthead? Which one are you?
Butthead. both, honestly. I guess depending on, I guess that could kind of depend on the scenario or the day. Because to be honest, I could equally resonate with both of those characters.
All right, Raina, what about you? Beavis and Butthead.
I'm gonna say Butthead because I feel like out of the two of them, Butthead could actually get laid.
All right, yeah, I can see how that goes.
That's a little debatable.
Would you actually want to fucking fuck the great Cornholio? Could you imagine if he fucking pulled that shit off in the bedroom?
If you're not showered,
he'd probably go off like a goddamn fucking jackrabbit. I mean,
right?
If you like it fucking rough and fast, then I mean, jack his ass up.
I'd rather fuck a meth head at that point.
Ooh, shit. All right, so on that bonus question, if you go back to the first time you ever watched Beavis and Butthead, what was the very first music video you ever seen on it?
Dude, it's been so long, man. I'm not gonna lie, because that was one of the things that I didn't watch as much. Like, so it's patchy for me, so I can't really say.
Oh, I got 3 right off the bat because I was a big MTV kid and I watched every fucking episode of every fucking season. But for me, it was This Love by Pantera, Thunder Kiss 65 by White Zombie, and then the one that made fun of it for like 20 minutes straight was that damn song by the Crash Test Dummies.
Yep. This might be a little before my time.
I saw a really good.
It was
singing in the shower, and I thought it was pretty cool.
Yeah, we're old, both of us. So.
Oh, weird now, and now it's weird old.
Listen, I'm like Celebrity Deathmatch meets like Andre, like you know.
I don't know.
I'm
Celebrity Deathmatch.
Like Metalocalypse, like Metalocalypse, Cage, Squidbillies, and like fucking Aqua Teen fucks with them.
See, I watched all those, but when those came out, I was in my 20s.
Yeah, I was like maybe like I was in like fucking early years of college.
I am still
just like
in
getting
my
high,
20s.
watching Squidbillies, and like fucking hanging out on my friend's couch. Hell yeah!
I mean, I was watching Beavis and Butthead when I was like 10, 11. I learned so many things that I probably shouldn't have from that fucking show.
That's what MTV.
A lot of like Daria reruns when they're still on TV.
I mean, have you ever went back and watch? And I'm telling you, go back and watch it because the fucking shit you'll figure out. Go back and watch Ren and Stimpy at your age.
Dude, I never even watched Ren and Stimpy. I'm not gonna lie to you. That shit, that side of Nickelodeon, I like stay away. I was a Cartoon Network kid. That like, dude, that era of Nickelodeon, like, cause I was like, that was like leaked into like the early 2000s when I remember like watching like that, like cartoons at first, like when I was like 5 years old or something like that. I mean, I can remember Patches back a little before that, but like, I remember like going through and seeing all the crazy shit on Nickelodeon. I was just like, dude, what the fuck?
Dude, there's so much fucking sexual innuendos in that shit.
Yeah, no, I've seen all like the shorts and stuff from like that pop up about Ren and Stimpy, and I was like, I've seen all I need to know.
I'm telling you, Beavis and Butthead actually invented the twerking way before it became twerking.
Dude, you know what?
Dude, my gut puts out some fucking.
I know. You remember when they did that?
Yeah, they jump up on the fucking couch. Yeah, they did. I'll be a son of a bitch.
I'll go back and watch Beavis.
I watched the fuck out of King of the Hill, I'll tell you that much. And I still watch the fuck out of King of the Hill. I'll fall asleep to that shit.
King of the Hill's good. King of the Hill's good.
I never watched King of the Hill.
I did. It's funny.
I mean, I've seen clips and stuff, and I know the characters and all that shit, but I never like actually watched like King of the Hill.
Yeah, I was kind of.
Have you watched Velma?
A long time too. I've gone back and watched it through like I do, done most things.
Wow. I think I fall asleep watching The Simpsons, watch the fuck out of that growing up. Watch the fuck out of King of the Hill. And like kind of some Family Guy. I don't know. I like that. I like those like weird like network cartoons. Watched the fuck out of Animaniacs when I was like a little kid though, because like that came out with WB, and I was always excited when that came on. Like Tiny Toons.
I was like,
Tiny Toons.
Even Spielberg does good cartoons.
Scooby Doo, Eddie Kid, bro.
Have you seen the new Velma? That's the offshoot from Scooby Doo.
I haven't.
You should watch it.
Lost touch with it.
It is not your normal back in the cartoon. Things are gonna perspectives are changing. That's what's happening. And
I didn't even know that existed.
Like Daphne and Velma gay for each other in that one.
Oh, if things are all fucked up, yeah.
Yeah, it was it's like the adult version. Yeah. I think I've
it's the.
I stopped following Scooby Doo stuff like after like 2010 because like it got so crazy with like the new animated series. I was like, I hate this. Like some of them was just like so hard to look at. I was like, what the hell is this?
It doesn't even look like Scooby Doo anymore.
Doesn't.
Oh, whose turn is it to roller pig? I think it's Raina. I think your turn.
Let's do 33.
33 it is. Best advice someone has given you about music.
Watch the bands when you're going to shows. You can learn some shit.
Hell yeah, you can.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
You know, bands like I've seen it because like touring and between being in radio and stuff like that, there's so many bands that I would watch. Like once they get big, it's like they think they're too good to go like watch the other bands and support the other bands, and they'll go up there and play, and they go from bus to stage back on bus, and then you don't see them unless they have a signing or something like that. You don't see it. You just don't.
They kind of earn that. They probably like go do their own thing if they off season, but like when you're on, I can't even imagine when you're on tour like that. Like I play 2 shows in a weekend. I don't want to see nobody. Like, are you kidding? Like, if I have a show Friday and Saturday, I'm coming up. And, like, I'm trying to make it through at least like half of the set before me, just so I could set up. And then I'm Irish goodbye. I'm tired.
I guess I'm just weird because like I love it so much that even when I've played in bands, even if I'm one of the very first ones up, I literally watch every single fucking band the entire time.
Oh no! I usually always stick around for the bands, but then as soon as that's done, as soon as the bands are done, I'm gone.
No, I'm one of those like late closers. I'll stay till the very fucking bitter end and keep on fucking going.
If I'm drunk enough, I'll be around.
Depends if I'm like feeling good, because I do appreciate that. Like if I'm like I have to like mentally prepare myself to be like all day somewhere. Because like we did like Firelights and we played on a Sunday and we partied from like from like Thursday to Sunday, and then we played our set and we saw all the bands that we wanted to see. It was fantastic.
We played at like noon.
Yeah, we played like noon Sunday morning.
Wow.
Here's like this EDM festival, and then there's just like us, just like chilling, like it's like right before like Consider the Source
honestly,
master class.
Like,
it was great.
Compared to the last 2 Firelights, like I slept like 8+ hours, like all 3 nights, which is like a first for me at any festival ever. I was happy about that. I actually woke up on Sunday morning and didn't feel like I was dying.
Yeah. Oh, I always die like for like a week after a festival, especially if I'm working.
Oh no, I died for the week after, but Sunday I felt pretty good still.
Like
I'm still riding the vibes.
I'm struggling because like especially now because most of your festivals are like 4 days long.
Oh, dude, never miss a Sunday show. That's rules.
Oh, I've never missed it, but it gets hard.
Man, I wanted to miss this one at the end of the night though, because it came an absolute monsoon on this. Like,
there's just like a couple of DJ sets, and it was just like raining. Luckily, we had like it was okay. So this fucking festival is called Firelights. It was raining like a motherfucker Sunday night, and like like our camp was like one of the only camps that just like had like a decent fire going. So it was just like trying to go between stages. Like I thought I was like being slick, like just I was like wearing like natural fibers. I'm like, yeah, I'm not really getting wet. I'm wearing natural fibers. Everything's wicking off. It was not wicking off.
This shit ain't going nowhere.
Because it's just like because the rain would be coming down and like there's just like all this like really fun EDM music and like you like look like there's this one stage, it was like covered in like old like CRT TVs and like the DJ was just like in the back just like looking crazy with lasers going behind him, and then there was like lasers like coming out of the stage, and if you looked up to the lasers it was raining, and then it just like looked like glitter coming down when all the music was going, and so you just like stare up and just get rained on, but it was pretty anyways. You know what I mean?
It's not rain, it's glitter.
Yeah. I got a fire to go back to.
I sparkle. Yeah.
I was to go home. I had to walk all my stuff back to my car, which was like a half a mile away from our campsite in like the pouring down rain, and I had to make like 5 trips, and like I threw away my shoes after that. Like I was so upset. I tried to pull my car up to like the trail, and I got yelled at by some lady on a golf cart. And I couldn't park there, and there was like 6 other people parking there, like literally loading their stuff up. And I was like, I don't understand what I did here, but I don't got time for this shit.
I've been there. Actually, one of the craziest times I went to a festival in Atlanta. It was called Music Midtown, and they had like 6 stages, and every stage was a different genre of music. So there was like hip hop, country, EDM, rock and metal. Like obviously I'm sitting at the rock and metal one the whole time. So the very first night was absolutely insane, because I think that first night it was like the very first band up was like Story of the Year. So it was like Story of the Year. We seen Blink 182. Then it got a little heavier into like the radio rocks. I think we seen like Fuel and fucking Collective Soul got up there. Courtney Love went up there and played by herself butt naked. And then she went and got arrested by the cops. Which was fucking hilarious. It was supposed to be a Hole.
It's like a thing.
The whole band of Hole was supposed to be playing. Well, apparently they got pissed and were like, we're not going up there. So she just stripped butt naked and went up there with the guitar.
You know what? Good for her.
She got through about 3 songs. She got through about 3 songs before they cut her shit and came and arrested her. So that night, the closing band was The Offspring, and in came a massive storm. Somehow we started clothed, but by the time it was over, I left in nothing but boxers and 1 sock. Where all my clothes went, no idea. Where everybody else's clothes went, I have no idea. I've never seen so many fucking naked people in one goddamn place in my entire life. But I'm just like leaving, and I don't even know how it happened. I don't even know how my clothes came off.
Gathering of the Juggalos just to fucking just like to hang out in there because everybody's already half naked. See, like last time I went, I finally learned the secret of just like going to the Fago-Geddon. You wear fucking pleather or something slick, so all that shit just washes like right off you. This one time I was listening to ICP, and like a fucking bag of flour came out the cloud and like got me. And like I literally had to elbow my way all the way to the front just so I could get sprayed down with Fago and get that shit off. That was
wash me off.
That is fucking gold.
I've heard a lot of things about the fucking gathering of the Juggalos. I've never got to go.
Oh, you gotta gather, man. It's this fucking party.
I'm not really into ICP, but I am into a lot of the bands that do go.
You know, sometimes you just gotta go, and then you'll understand.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
I've heard some scary things about the gathering.
They've come back and told me that more than enough that I need to know that I'm not trying to go to this place. These are not my people.
Yeah, that's kind of how I'm feeling. Because you know what? I'll chill with you. We'll go fucking catch a bar and go have some whiskey shots and drink some beer.
They've tried to, yeah, I'm totally down for that. I'm down for just about any festival but that, as a matter of fact. I would go, honestly, I would probably go out to like the iHeart Radio Music Festival in Las Vegas and like spend my entire life savings that I could possibly get before I would go to that. Dude, I would buy 16 $23 pizzas at this festival before I went to the gathering.
If you went to the gathering with just a backpack on, you can survive the whole weekend. They got motherfuckers cooking pork chops everywhere. Like, you can charge your phone. Like, there's stations you get free. You can find people that like they have like coffee in the morning. Like,
these juggalos are the type of people that I'm definitely, you trying to talk about just a backpack. Yeah, a backpack full of like weapons.
Nah.
I really don't want to be sodomized. So
that's what I'm saying, man.
Come on.
No, see, that's
Look, the butthole is like, okay? There's no butt.
Show me your butthole. Not down?
No, I am not down.
Oh my gosh. Don't get him on that.
Like, I'm trying to watch a show and like not get covered in soda.
Yeah. True.
Imagine it's 95 degrees outside and somebody's just hosing you with fucking room temperature soda.
Yeah, no, that does not sound. No.
Usually,
no. All right. So
I could go on probably for 1,000 years about about all the things that I don't like about the game.
I think, John, you're up. So you want to roll or do you want to pick?
I will pick 16.
Number 16 it is. What song brings back good memories about your childhood?
Not even.
He ain't that old.
No, my parents are.
You might have some good taste. You never know.
He just threw his parents right under the bus.
No, my parents are from the old school, man. They grew up in the 70s. So but I don't know. It was like my dad listened to a lot of country music, so we would always be like out camping and stuff on the lake, and like but he always that's a tough one, man. That's a really tough one because that's like I feel like that's like a combination of like all kinds of songs. That's a tough one. That's a tough one to pick from. And honestly, I don't think I've ever thought about that. Because it's just been
you got something to think about.
I've just been building a playlist.
See, like most of my friends growing up, because I kind of like lived in the hood growing up. The one that I can remember the most, and I was still a metalhead. Like I was the one that was listening to heavy metal and introducing everybody to fucking metal. But a song that does bring up good memories is fucking Warren G's Regulate.
Regulate.
That one reminds me of a time too that was pretty good in my childhood.
Oh yeah, that was like anytime like I used to go to my best friend's house to smoke pot because his parents were like big time stoners. They're hippies, and anytime I still remember, I think I was like 14 years old. And we're sitting in there, and I'd never smoked before. Now, my best friend had. He was already a pothead, but I'd never smoked before. So he goes in there, and he comes in the room, and he was like, hey, introduce him to this. And he throws a little circular pipe down on the fucking – and we were sitting on a waterbed. This just goes to show you how long ago this was.
That was back in the day.
Yeah, straight up waterbed. And this little circular pipe hits and it's glow in the dark. We got black lights up and we'd been like sitting there talking and listening to fucking like Tool and Alice in Chains and Marilyn Manson and shit. And he picks up that fucking pipe and he's like, we got to play something while we're doing this. And he puts on fucking Regulate by Warren G and fucking lights that shit up. and hands it to me, and I fucking hit, and he didn't warn me. He didn't pre-warn me that, hey, don't hit it like it's a fucking cigarette. Because I was already smoking cigarettes, but so I hit this shit hard. I mean, really fucking hard. And I'm like, God damn, I thought my chest was about to burst out like a xenomorph from fucking Alien, and I'm going to die right there on the spot. And I'm like, fuck. And all of a sudden, I got that fucking head rush.
Mm-hmm.
Like, holy shit, everything's fucking spinning. He's got black lights on. I felt like I was in a goddamn fucking Led Zeppelin video. And I'm like, fuck. That's what I think of every time I hear that fucking song by Warren G. I think about that moment.
Hell yeah. Oh, God. Man, see, that damn. I'm sorry. I don't have a good direct answer for this right now.
You're good. All right, Raina, how about you, girl? What you got?
So I think I grew up a lot on the Eagles. My parents were like big ass hippies. A lot of Eagles, and my dad a lot of Santana, Pancho Villa, Maná.
All right, Santana. Ooh, I haven't heard that in a hot minute.
A bad one for me though. I'm gonna go with Bad Memories because I knew what was coming. My mother every Sunday was cleaning day. And you knew that as soon as you heard that CD player kick on, you heard one of these three albums. My mom listened to same three albums when she would clean. It was either Ace of Base, Madonna, or fucking Kenny G. The minute you heard that goddamn saxophone playing, you better book it out of that house or your ass was washing goddamn baseboards all fucking day long. Oh, hell no.
Oh, shit, that's the fucking CD player, bro.
At least you had a warning.
Oh, kind of.
If you could catch
if he's
it.
playing it, you get to run.
Sunday is like a universal cleaning day because my fucking day to clean is Sunday. It's always in the fucking morning.
Yeah, so you can have the rest of the day and the rest of the night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm in like 3 different bands, so like I have to like carefully block out my weeks, and it's just like Saturday mornings I kind of like will fuck off and do whatever, but like Sunday is like a serious day where I'm like I have to get these things done or they're not going to get done all week. You know what I mean? And Sunday night I have morphia practice, and then it's like and then the week starts, and then it's just like gym, band practice, gym, band practice. Friday, Saturdays are like a mixed bag, you know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So, bonus question. If you could tour with any 3 bands of your choice within your genre, who would you tour with?
Can we do like in our music scene? Because there's
if you want to.
I want to go with Resonate. Double duty.
No.
Like Resonate. If we did like a Resonate like Dysmorphia Odd Atrocity tour,
that would
and then we could do that. Sure. Would actually be a lot of fun. Yeah.
So flip side that question: if you had to tour with 3 bands completely nowhere near your genre at all, who would you choose?
Oh man. I think
I have to go Tool for me, bro.
Oh, dude. That'd be pretty fucking sick.
Just honestly, strictly selfishly, just so that I could watch their set every night.
I agree.
Yeah.
And I don't know, man. Can we get? It's gonna be like, is this like? Could we be past bands? Does this have to be like current? Like
no, they dead or alive. Doesn't matter.
If I just like watched them with like binoculars.
Oh, I would love to tour with Pantera, bro.
Okay, so original Pantera. All right, I got you.
Heartbeat. I would be the best time of my life.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whiskey, bro.
You got one more.
So it'd be completely different.
Yeah, I'd want to go on tour with like NoFX, but like 90s NoFX. Like I'm getting fucked up with Fat Mike for sure.
Me and you have different ideas.
Maybe like No Effects and like Op Ivy. Just oh my god, Op Ivy, Odd Atrocity, No Effects tour. Yeah. All right, that's final choice. Final choice.
Final choice.
Right.
And they're locked in.
All right, I think it's Raina. I think it's your turn to pick or roll.
Yeah.
Let's do. Okay, roll.
Roll we go. 55. Who's wrong way? All right. 3 songs that are on your morning playlist.
Oh shit. I've been listening to the fuck out of that fucking like listening to the fuck out of Sister Nancy, but like maybe like 1-2 by Sister Nancy.
Okay.
And oh god. Bart Simpson by Princess Nokia. And I like to like start my mornings either with the radio or I have like this like girl playlist of like a bunch of chicks. But when those come on, I always get excited. They like never like skip. And maybe like what's that fucking ABBA song that goes, don't go wasting your emotions. What's that fucking song called?
Well, now we're in Mamma Mia. I know what song you're talking about.
No idea.
Dang it. Yes, that's a good song, though. I like ABBA.
It just fucking gets me going every time.
That's a good morning song. That's a good one to get you up and moving. Yeah. I can see them. That was a good.
I listen to just like instrument guitar instrumental stuff. Like I like to listen to like Guthrie Govan in the morning, like solo improvisational stuff.
You're just chilling.
I guess I'm the only one that's like balls to the wall first thing in the morning because like as soon as I jump in the shower, the first 3 songs that are on my playlist is first off it's fucking Death Grip by The Ghost Inside, and then it's fucking Blinding Faith by Knocked Loose, and then it's fucking Push It by Static X.
Damn.
Like that's first thing in the fucking morning.
Get real excited. I was like, that's a good one.
I mean, I definitely have different days where I'm straight to the get go like that. But most days I like to just kind of chill in the morning.
Yeah.
And then when
I have a talk radio and my shit's
after my lunch breaks, I come back like slam an energy drink, and then it's time to get to
I feel with chill music. I even go with like even metal bands with chill, but it's like more chill bands. Like I listen to like Caskets is one of the new ones that I'm listening to a lot. Catch Your Breath is another band that I'm listening to that are like more like chill metal. And then I guess the other one would be The Plot and You. I listen to them a lot to like fucking chill, and everybody's like, really? That shit's still fucking heavy. And I'm like, fuck off. And then my nighttime is always Sleep Token and Deftones are like my nighttime shit.
There's this it's like a music podcast, but like it also comes out on like WKLN on Saturday nights. It's called Sonic Sounds, and like these 2 dudes run it. One of them's my buddy Larry, and they just play all of like this really cool like classic rock, like kind of like borderline like world music, but it's just like all these like classic rock bands, and it's just like, dude, you get some pretty cool shit. He put some pretty cool shit on there. For a while, he had it on. It was on Spotify. So like it play through Spotify, and you can like add the songs that you like in your playlist. Like, I like the song, put it in a playlist. But now I actually have to like go on the They like Spotify got their shit all weird, so now I have to go on like the actual website and listen to it like a peasant.
But
it's really good. It's really good.
She gonna break out being a peasant. All right.
Listen, sometimes I actually listen to that show on the radio, so it's like it's just like I'm like it's like Saturday night. being at the bar, I'm still a little fucked up. I'm putting like fucking Sonic sounds on and like dancing in my room, having a time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's a time in this world that if you would have had to listen to it on the radio, and if you weren't by a radio,
well, I have like my little. I try to keep I have a dark bedroom, which like I try to keep like all my electronics out of it. And so in order for me to like get up in the morning, I need a clock radio. So I fifted a little like sharper image. So it's like the only radio station I like is WQLN because that has like actual music. So it's just like constantly just like on. I listen to like they have like really good jazz at night. Sometimes like mid mornings they do classical music. Super late on the weekends it's like really weird classical music. Like I have an issue with like not opera, fucking chorus music. I can't stand chorus music. Like it's like if I'm like sitting, if I like wake up in a fever dream on like Saturday night at like 3 a.m. and there's just like church chorus music going on, like my skin starts to burn.
I couldn't keep that on all night long or all day long, or I couldn't do that. I gotta have.
So I got a little question for you, and this will kind of gauge your ages. Are you old enough to where when you were little, you had to record music on a cassette tape and hit fucking record and would sit by the radio station waiting for certain songs to record them?
No.
I have
LimeWire. No.
Brandon did?
Yeah, I downloaded music illegally, and I had a bootleg MP3 player because my mom wouldn't buy me an iPod.
Oh no, I'm talking further back. I'm
way before that
with the cassette tape, and you put the cassette
back in the time
and make mixtapes.
No, I was trying
I've never recorded anything onto a tape in my entire life, actually.
Yeah, we're way older than y'all.
I think we should like have this. Be honest with you. We need to have a game.
I'm 33. My sister's 41. I think my brother's 40.
I'm the same age as your sister.
Okay.
And
I'm
she's
probably
even
older. Yeah.
She used to record her guitar songs on a little tape player.
Oh yeah. Yep. I still remember 8-track.
Yeah.
My brother did.
Reels. What about reels? There were reels before 8 tracks.
I'm not old enough for reels. If I was like.
My dad still has some.
I remember being able to put like your music on like MySpace, and like all the local bands would get like really excited if you put like.
MySpace came out whenever I was in my 20s. So
yeah, MySpace.
I was being bad during that time.
Like the last 2 years of MySpace.
Yeah.
No, I was there from the very beginning, and that came out when I was in like my fucking 20s. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no. I was fully working and living on my own, and I was actually married when fucking MySpace came out.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's an old man.
I'm not.
I was on the days of MySpace when like you would go to like an all ages rave, and like there'd be a photographer there, and then you can go back on MySpace, and the photographer would like upload all of its pictures, so you could have all your pictures with you and your buddies.
Yeah, I remember that.
That's fun.
Okay. All right,
and I was living in LA too, so it was like the thing down there because it was just like circa 2006, 2007. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
All right, so I think John, it's your turn to either pick or roll.
I'll roll again.
All right.
Let's roll. 16. Did we do 16?
I think so.
16.
All right, so we will go one down. All right, are you the type of guy that's going to stick your tongue on a frozen pole, or are you going to be the one that is going to dare somebody to stick their tongue on a frozen pole?
Oh, I'm the dare.
No. Not if you're drunk enough.
That's why I tell everybody, I'm like, am I drunk or am I sober? Because it's two totally different answers depending on.
This is actually is true.
Listen, we've thrown this man in the dumpster. We've tased him. We're gonna get him to frozen flagpole.
Okay. Can you send me the picture of that
In a normal scenario, I'm definitely the guy that's gonna punk somebody else. So.
Okay, I just want the recording of it when it happens.
You'll get it. We have the videos of him getting thrown in a dumpster.
All right.
They exist.
Hey, being tased is not fun. I'm just saying.
Tell that to him when he asked for it over and over again.
It was crazy.
He's like,
I don't know. It didn't hurt me, dude. I don't know.
No, that's some bullshit. Nope.
I'm not right. It didn't.
It was like, okay, it was like the one that was just like the little flashlight thing, so it wasn't serious, but we still tased him.
It wasn't one of the big ones.
No, it wasn't.
No, it was
like a cow prod. Is that what they call them? Cow prods? I think that's what they call them.
Oh, I actually have a really funny story about a cattle prod.
Have you
tried on cattle prods?
No, so I didn't know what one was. I didn't know what a cattle prod was. I was a kid. I was probably like 11, maybe 12.
Do this?
So me and my brother, we're big Star Wars fans, right? So we see these cattle prods. They're like bright colors. So me and him pick them up, and we're like fucking lightsaber fighting in the fucking store and shit. And it was like one of those like fucking feed and seed type stores or whatever. And I see a button on it. I'm like, what's this do? So I just start holding the button down. I'm like, what's it do? And I fucking stuck it right in my brother's chest. Pop, pop, pop. He fucking hits the fucking ground. And all I hear is the employees like, oh shit, he just hit it with a cattle prod. Oh, like, oh shit.
That man went down.
Yeah.
Oh, he went down. I mean, he was probably 6 or 7. And I fucking just right in the fucking middle of the chest. Fucking hit him with that damn cattle prod. But you know what? I got my karma later at an older age, and this happened like last year. So I've got my septum pierced. I don't always wear it, but I have it pierced. I had to switch out a fan to a recessed light. So I pull the fan out, I pull all the guts out, and I realize none of the wires are color-coded. None of them. They're all the same color. And I've got this fucking septum ring in, and I'm like, all right. So I'm doing my shit, not paying attention. I turn around, and the hot wire hits my fucking septum ring. And it was like getting hit in the fucking face by Mike Tyson. Just it knocked out all the fucking lights in the whole damn townhouse. I fall down. Luckily, there's a bed right behind me. I hit that shit.
I have a big ass nose ring too. I don't want to know.
Oh, it was bad. I had
beware of electricity.
Noted. I didn't think about that before. Now I'm gonna be afraid to be outside in the fucking lightning storm. I'm gonna have to watch it, like feel my face.
You'd be like, I ain't plugging that in.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Bad idea. Terrible.
I already was scared of electricity without a nose piercing. This stuff is dangerous.
Yeah, it's bad. It's all bad. Trust me. It's not good. I was like, after that, I never wore my nose ring to fucking work ever again. I was like, no. Done. Not happening.
Yeah.
All right. So, fucking bonus question. I got to get this in because we haven't come up with that question, but I'm just going to go ahead and fucking ask it. If you're locked in a house for 24 hours with any horror icon, who are you locked in that house with? Now, keep in mind, you want to die really fast, or do you want a chance of survival? Who are you locked in there with?
I want to say the guy from fucking American Psycho.
Oh, god damn. You want to die really fast.
I mean, I feel like I'm listen, I have a little crush on him, so
Take for money shaker at him.
So you're just gonna get naked and hope to hell that he fucking chooses to get with you.
No, hook up and then have him kill me.
I mean,
like, listen, like if he's a fucking psychopath, I don't want to fucking die by the hands of like a fucking creepy fucking hillbilly, like some hills have eyes shit or something. I don't know.
That would be like
I feel like I would like take my chances with like hot guy than like gross zombie.
At least get some before you go.
That's what I'm saying.
Hey, everybody's got their life goals.
This is a tough one for me because I always imagine myself as
get some fucking
so even either
what about like that
good way or a bad way a survivor.
Oh wait, I
Something
kind of want to change it now. I want to go with that fucking chick from the Devil's Rejects, fucking Rob Zombie's wife.
Oh baby,
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
She's hot. If we can like cross universes. Like, maybe like
I mean that's the only like I have to be honest, like his movie Lords of Salem is terrible. It's god awful. But in the first 5 minutes you get to see her ass. And so I only watch it for the first 5 minutes and then I turn it off.
Like, the best parts of this movie are definitely gone now.
Seen her ass. All right, I'm
like
good.
go on YouTube and get like a compilation of just like Rob Zombie's hot wife, half naked.
It would probably have to. I'm sorry, I need to reiterate this question. Do I have to choose whether I want to die fast or die slow, or is that like a?
Or no, you can.
That's up to you.
You got you. There's chances of survival because
this question just leads me to want to go say my favorite horror movie character.
You want to die with a favorite horror movie character?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I'm a huge Halloween fan.
Okay, yeah, you're dying. You dead.
Yeah, there's really no escape.
No. Like for me, it's either Leprechaun, give him the goddamn gold and call it a day, or the creature from the Black Lagoon because it's a fucking fish. It can only breathe for so long out of fucking water.
Oh, it's probably so slimy. You're gonna let it touch you?
No, I ain't gonna let that shit touch me. Hell no.
I feel like
Hey, you just over there. If
You're
you
gonna
really
roll.
want to make it easy on yourself,
Ooh,
just
what
do the
about
car
getting sucked into the blob?
and don't get into the car.
I feel like
Just saying.
I feel like a close second for me maybe be like, I don't know.
What about Chucky? You think you can take Chucky on?
Yeah.
All right. See?
All right. There you go. All right. So I think it's now Raina. You want to roll or do you want to pick?
I'll roll.
Roll we go. 31. If you can bring back any rock star, which one would it be?
It's
like Frankenstein.
I know. Any rock star?
Yeah.
Anyone.
Any rock star.
I'm picking Elvis, but I hear he's still alive, so I don't know. I might be ruining my pick here.
That would be a party.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I just want to see how it is.
I'm kind of thinking like Jimi Hendrix because I want to see what else he could do.
Yeah.
That's what he's like fucking that 27 Club bullshit. Like that's fucking young. Like I'm 33. I see this 27-year-old. I'm like, you're fucking young.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Very young.
So fucking young.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, guys.
And that fucking talented. Those albums that he put out. Jesus Christ. Could you imagine being that fucking accomplished at 27? What you can like fucking continue with after that?
Yeah. It's crazy.
Yeah, I'm bringing back Cliff Burton.
Cliff Burton, huh?
That is a great answer.
Yep. I'm bringing back Cliff Burton.
That was oh god, yes. It would be so good.
As being me being a bass player, fucking I'm bringing back Cliff Burton.
Nah, dude, Cliff is supreme, dude. They were riding high on the horse on that Master of Puppets tour, dude.
Could you imagine? I think if Cliff Burton would have been around, that fucking Saint Anger would have never happened.
No, because he was the tension breaker between freaking everybody. I feel
they just hated each other after that.
Yeah, I think if Cliff Burton would have still been around, Metallica would be a complete. I mean, they would still be huge, but I think they would have had even way more success than what they've had.
Oh yeah.
Is it true that they fucking bullied the shit out of the next bassist that came in after you left?
Oh, Jason Newstead. That's
Probably.
what I heard, but I don't know.
Like I've listened, there's this podcast I really like. It's called Bandsplain, and there's like this 6-hour 2-part fucking Metallica deep dive, and there was like a section where they're talking about that, and I was like, I wonder if that's true. They made it seem like it was true, and I feel like if it was on Bandsplain, that they're like that Yossi Salek.
As far as I know,
I mean, it's a good possibility.
I read their one of my friends. One of my friends' dads had a Metallica like autobiography deal, so like a book, and I fucking like read the whole damn thing at their house one time. I was really high, and it was great. But yeah, they definitely be bullied. They call them.
Well, that was like initiation back in the day, though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like when you would bring people in, I mean, we used to do it within sports or music or in all kinds of stuff. You know, people come in, it's like an initiation, but then people got a little crazy.
Yeah.
I'm bullying a bass player. Got it.
Listen, you don't understand. We are currently in between bassists for the 5th time now.
Man.
And I don't understand what the deal is.
Listen, if the perfect player is out there and can handle me, John, and Cy, please audition.
Right?
I've been in the same. I'm a bass player.
Play music with us, yeah.
I've been in the same band for over a decade.
It's beautiful.
Yeah. We've been together for like 5 years now.
Yes, 5 years.
Yeah.
That's insane. So, bonus question, since we're getting kind of close to time, what is the one pivotal moment in your life that made you decide to be a musician? Was it a band? Was it a music video? What was that one moment that you're like, I'm going to be a musician? This is what I'm going to do.
Guitar Hero.
Okay. You are young.
Like I said, I come from my siblings, bro. All my older siblings and stuff listening to like rap and stuff growing up in like Tampa and whatnot. And like my dad like listened to like classic rock and stuff. But like the first time I played Guitar Hero, I was just like fully enamored by it. And I was just played that. I still have Guitar Hero. Like I went out of my way to re-buy it as like a full-blown adult after because I kept just thinking about it all the time, and I was like, I'm buying it, dude. But yeah, that was pretty much it. And then shortly after I played, it was like Guitar Hero when Guitar Hero 2 had come out, and I played that, and then my stepdad bought me a guitar that I didn't ask for. And then I worked my way into I picked it out of the case one night and plugged it into the amp and watched this DVD for like 3 days straight, dude. I didn't go. I begged to stay home because I stayed up all night, like into like the wee hours of the night, just trying to play this instrument. And well, that's pretty much it. And I've just had the itch ever since.
So you're completely self-taught.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. You're not the only one.
Nope, I didn't have no money for that stuff.
Mm-mm. The most I got taught was like a light up keyboard when I was a kid.
I'm better off for it because I can play with my I can play with my sight and my ears on the fly. So
okay. Fair enough. All right, how about you, Raina?
What got me in music? I had a piano when I was a kid, and then I was getting to like some weird shit in high school, and my brother thought it was a good idea to get me a drum kit, and like I tried that. I was playing that, and then I ended up being friends with the weird kid at school who played guitar, and we tried doing like Misfits covers. Kind of sucked, but it was still it's fun.
Right.
We like
you gotta start somewhere.
It's fun. But like, and then I took like a huge hiatus. And then I was working at this pizza shop, and like I knew these guys were all hanging out. And then one day that pizza shop burned down, and I started hanging out with them. And like I started with like this cajon that my buddy gave me, And then all of a sudden, like, they wanted to do a band thing, and we tried the band thing with the cajon, and then it was like a cajon, like a dumpster dive snare, and like some fucked up cymbal, and then went from that to like what our sax player at the time, Tommy, she gave me her grandfather's kit that was like locked up in like a fucking. She's like, if you take this out of the attic and clean it, I was like, sure, I want a free kit. I haven't played since high school. And it was like had dust bunnies like that thick, but I had that. and then that's when we're like, oh shit, we're like a full ass band now.
Right? Look
Yeah,
what
I
happened.
was kind of like voluntold to be the drummer. They're like, oh, you know how to play the drums? And I was like, yeah, kind of, like a little bit in high school. They're like, oh, you're a drummer now. I was like, okay, cool.
You just do this. You said you could do it. Just do it.
I'm the drummer, and I'm also like the practice spot, because like we have like a full studio in my living room. I don't have a couch. I don't have a TV. It's just like PAs, the drum kit, like fucking pads everywhere.
So you had all of this stuff in the dance started.
Oh yeah, it was
slowly took off.
Yeah. Started off in the kitchen, because I was like, if we just have all this like equipment in the kitchen, then I'll have my living room. And I was like, I kind of want a kitchen. So we took all this shit from the kitchen, and then I got rid of my couches and shit and put it in the living room. And then like I have a 2-bedroom apartment, so like the other part of the apartment, we run this company in the homies, like we do like this Odd City thing. Si's actually like she owns like the LLC for that. And like all of like our fucking shit for all these shows that we put on are just like chilling out back there in storage.
Okay.
So we got it fucking going on here.
They've also filled half of my house.
Oh yeah.
Stuff too.
There's shit everywhere. It's so much. I don't know.
So on that, where do you guys like to talk to fans the most? Where can they get your music? And most importantly, if you have merch, where can they get that if they want it?
Well, Odd Atrocity is on all the things. You can stream us on everywhere. You can follow us on Instagram. Our TikTok's pretty cool. Facebook is the biggest thing that we do. And then, like I said, we're also we also put on shows. And you can find all of our shows in Erie, Pennsylvania at oddcityentertainment.org.
All right. Fantastic. On that, we are at the end. We are getting out of here, but we will be back tomorrow night with the band 3 to 1 out of Florida. We love you guys. Thank you for joining us. We are out of here. Have a fantastic night.
Have a good night, guys.
Peace out.